Hello my pretties, what's up? Welcome to the last episode of my bridal makeup series. In today's video, I'm gonna show you this reception slash cocktail party makeup look. If you're new to my channel, make sure you watch the previous episodes, and yeah, if you wish to see how to achieve this look, then keep on watching. Starting with the eyes, I'm grabbing this kajal from Lakme, and this is gonna be my base for today's smoky eyes. I'm only applying it towards my lash line, and using a blending brush I'm blending it, but I'll not take it till my crease. I'll keep it a little lower. Next I'm using this kajal pencil from Maybelline and filling my waterline. You can also use a black gel liner for this step or use any kajal that you like. And I'm also filling my upper waterline using the same kajal. Next I'm gonna grab this Naked 2 palette from Urban Decay. Taking the black matte shadow from the palette, I'll press it on my lid on top of the base that we applied earlier. Guys, I would advise you to use a brush like this, a flat small eye brush for this step, because we do not want to take it till the crease, so we have to be careful and use a small brush so that it stays below the crease. Using my blending brush, I'm gonna grab this shade from my Too Faced Chocolate palette. Now this is a greenish black kind of a shade, and I'm gonna use it to blend my black eyeshadow. Again I'm gonna go back to my black shadow and will apply another layer, but this time I will take it till my crease. I'm again going back to this color from my Too Faced Chocolate palette and blending the edges of the black shadow. Taking a clean blending brush, I'm gonna grab this brown shade from my Too Faced Chocolate palette and will use it above my crease, making sure that everything is nicely blended. Next I'm going to grab this pigment from Kiko Milano. Now this product can be used as wet and dry. This is how it looks, and it maximizes the eyeshadow staying power, so I like applying it on top of my black matte smoky eyes. The eyeshadow is done, and now I'm gonna add my falsies. Then I'm gonna clean my face using this wet wipe. Basically I'm cleaning all the fallout that has happened because of the black eyeshadow, and you can see I'm wiping off the excess product and creating a nice shape at the end of the eye. Next I'm using this primer water from Clinique. It's from the Moisture Surge range. I'm using this for prepping my face for face makeup. You can also skip this step. We can start with the moisturizer. I'm using this one from Estee Lauder, Crescent White, and applying it all over my face using a nice amount because moisturizer is very important. Adding my lip balm because hydrating the lips is equally important. For primer I'm using this facial oil from Milagro Beauty. It is a pure essential oil. Just adding a few drops and massaging it all over my face. Doing the eyebrows because eyebrows frame your face, so never skip doing your eyebrows when you do a full face makeup. I like my brows to be straight, thick and feathered out, and that's what I'm doing. I'm filling in the gaps and creating two lines, one at the bottom, one at the top, and filling in the sparse areas. And guys, you can also use a brow gel to set them up, but I like using a spoolie because that's how I do my brows. Next I'm carving out my brows using concealer on a flat concealer brush. Now this step helps to make the brows look more defined and nicely shaped. Next I'm using this highlighter shade from my Becca palette and will use it to highlight my brow bone. Next I'm using this concealer palette from Forever 52, which is my absolute favorite. And I really like this brand because the products are good quality and they are really affordable. And guys, I like doing the correction before my foundation, but you can also do it afterwards. Apply the foundation, then use a darker color concealer, and then you can go for a brightening concealer. For foundation, I'm using the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. Now this product can also be used as a concealer, but I like using a separate concealer. So this is a full coverage foundation, and I'm using this densely packed foundation brush from Pack Cosmetics to apply it. And will buff it out using circular motions because I want a good coverage. For concealer, I'm using this Tarte Shape Tip Concealer in the shade Light Medium Honey, and again this is a full coverage concealer. So I'm using this to brighten up my under eyes. Basically this is a highlighting concealer because this is in the lighter shade. Moving on to giving some definition on the face, I'm using this brown shade from Forever 52 palette, and I like using this flat foundation brush to apply my cream contour because I feel this way I get more dimension. Now you can use any brush for any purpose. If you're a beginner, trust me guys, you only need 3-4 eye brushes and one beauty blender. That's all you need to create any makeup look. And if you don't believe me, then check out the link at the top. No brushes makeup challenge. Then I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder to set my under eyes, and I'm also keeping it under my eyes because we are yet to do the lower lash line. And guys, I broke my tripod in between and I somehow managed to finish this makeup look, and that's why you'll see different lighting, and because of that the finished look didn't come out as I imagined, but nonetheless I somehow finished it, and maybe we can do another tutorial on smoky eyes later. So I'm applying some blush from my Becca palette, and using this black shadow to do my lower lash line. So we are smudging the lower lash line using the black shadow. Then I'm removing the loose powder using this big powder brush, and I'm using this highlighting shade to highlight my cheekbones, my nose and my chin. For lips, I'm using this brownish nude shade which will tie the whole look together. So I'm using this lip contour from Huda Beauty in the shade Trendsetter. And I forgot to highlight my inner corners, so I'm going back to this highlighter from Becca and highlighting my inner corners. And that's the completed look. I've tied my hair in a high bun, and I'm adding these beautiful diamond earrings which I feel complement the whole look really well. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you like the look? And if you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.